So, week 10 has come to a close, and now that means it is time to preview week 11 and give my predictions. Last week, I forgot to upload the video, but I went 9 for 3. Barkley did not hit his over on his rushing total, which was 91.5 because he got hurt, and the Commanders indeed did not blow out the Steelers. The last video I did post for predictions, I did very well. Kyron did go under his total of 81.5 rushing. Minshew sucked really bad against the Bengals, but I went 13 and 3 on the week. So I am going to be giving my predictions, and I do not have a punishment just yet. So let's get right into it. Starting with Thursday Night Football, we have the Eagles playing the Commanders at home, and I am going to be taking the Eagles in this matchup. The reason I'm going to be taking the Eagles in this matchup is usually this is a very close division rival matchup that we see every year. Washington always gives the Eagles a run for their money, and Washington has a lot better team now. However, I do view the Eagles as the better team as of now. Their defense is playing better than the Commanders. Yes, the Commanders have been playing some harder teams, but I am more confident in the Eagles' offense to get it done, opposed to the Commanders' offense. Yes, Jane Daniels is great and all, but when Terry McLaurin is really their biggest option on offense, the Eagles' secondary has been very good this year. So if they can shut down Terry McLaurin, I don't know what I can fully expect out of this Washington offense. The Eagles have a lot of different outlets they could go for some production. Jalen Hurts could run it himself. They have Saquon Barkley. They have Devonta Smith, A.J. Brown. Dallas Goedert had a big game. The Eagles are the better well-rounded team at this point. I do view this series being a split, so the next time they play, I will be picking the Commanders. So, Eagles are going to be taking this one on Thursday night against the Commanders. Moving on to my matchup of the week, which is going to be, to no surprise, Chiefs and Bills. I'm going to be taking KC in this one, and there's no reason for me to be picking against the Chiefs just yet. They keep pulling wins out of their ass, and they seem inevitable at this point. Yes, the Bills are a pretty solid team, but, the Chiefs have always been the Bills' kryptonite. So I don't see that changing, and I see the Chiefs rolling onto 10-0 during the season. Give me the Chiefs. Moving to the must-miss matchup of the week, I got the Dolphins and Raiders, which is going to be in a horrendous game. I expect the Dolphins to absolutely destroy the Raiders because their offense is so much better than what the Raiders ever put on the field. Tyreek Hill, I do expect to get going. The reason he didn't get going this week is that the Rams were showing a lot of too high safety coverages, which makes it a lot harder for deep threat players like Tyreek Hill to get going. I also don't think that the Raiders' offense is going to figure out anything, and yes, teams usually come better off a bye, but I don't think it's going to make a difference because the Raiders are so abysmal. Give me the Dolphins, no doubt, and it's going to be an ass-kicking. Now, for the lock of the week, I have to get this right or I get punished unless my upset of the week hits, but I'm confident in this one. I'm going to be taking the Lions over the Jaguars. The Lions are also a team that is inevitable. They are winning games that somehow should be lost, but Jared Goff threw 5 interceptions on Sunday Night Football against the Texans. Keep in mind, the Texans are a good football team, and the Lions still won the game. That's all I need to say. I don't know if Trevor Lawrence is going to be back. I don't think so. He might be done for the year. I'm not sure about that whole situation, so they're going to be running out Mac Jones, and I don't think this game is close, and if it is, it's going to be sad for the Lions, to say the least. So give me the Lions over the Jags, no questions asked. Time for the upset of the week. I couldn't really find a game that really tickled my fancy, but I guess I'll call it an upset because, division winner versus team that's not winning division and is third in their division. I'm going to be taking the Broncos over the Falcons. I like the Broncos roster a lot more at this time. I think Bo Nix is going to be able to get it done against the Falcons defense, which has been very piss poor this year. And the Broncos defense had a very good game against the high-powered Chiefs offense. They're going to be going against another high-powered offense, which are the Falcons, but I completely do believe that the defense should be able to stop Kirk Cousins and even turn the ball over a couple of times, maybe 2 or 3, and I think that is going to be the game changer of this game. I fully expect Jesse Bates to probably have an interception off of Bo Nix, but Bo Nix has been playing very good football as of lately. I'm still going to be taking the Broncos in this game over the Falcons, but it is going to be a close one. For my gamblers out there, this is the player prop of the week, and I'm going to be taking Jonathan Taylor over 81.5 rushing yards. Most likely this prop will change, but at this time of recording, which is Tuesday night, 7:05 p.m. Eastern, I am taking Jonathan Taylor's over free running yards at 81.5. They're playing the Jets this week, and we just saw the Jets get completely run over by James Conner and Kyler Murray. The Jets defense has turned into one of the worst ever since Robert Saleh has left, and one of the reasons being their run defense being so bad. I fully believe that Jonathan Taylor is going to have a huge game and a massive workload against this Jets team, mainly because I think the Colts should beat the Jets in this game, because the Jets are really a mess. I don't really know what to expect out of them just yet, but I'm going to be taking the Colts in this game as well. That's going to be in the rapid fire round. I'll go back to that, but Jonathan Taylor over 81.5 is very easy for him. He got 21 touches against the Bills last week and amassed 100 plus yards, so take this bet, no doubt. The hot take of the week is going to be my Green Bay Packers are going to put up 450 plus yards on the Chicago Bears. Yeah, the Bears have been an absolute mess. They played a horrible game against the Patriots, and then before that they played a horrible game against the Cardinals. The Packers are going to be coming off a bye. Jordan Love is going to play a really good game. Josh Jacobs is going to play a very good game. It's Toyota-thon, so that means Jordan Love is going to play a really good game. I expect the Packers defense to really shut down this Bears offense, leading to the Packers getting the ball more often and dominating time possession, which indefinitely leads to more yardage, and I think they're going to put up a ton because they're going to dominate time of possession. Give me the Packers 450 plus offensive yards against the Chicago Bears. Moving to Sunday Night Football, we got the Chiefs taking on the Bengals, and I'm going to be taking the Chargers in this one. Joe Burrow is playing a very great season. Same with Jamar Chase. They put up a ton of touchdowns and yardage last week, and now they're going to be playing a number 1 Chargers defense. The Chargers offense is also very good, so you can kind of see where the mismatch is here. The Bengals don't have a defense, the Chargers have a defense, the Chargers have an offense, and the Bengals have an offense. What cancels out? Defense for the Chargers and offense for the Bengals. So I fully believe that the Chargers are going to go into this game. It's not going to be a blowout, but I think the Chargers are going to win this game, mainly because Jim Harbaugh, he knows so well how to take down quarterbacks and offenses. So I totally believe that this is going to be a great game, maybe even some high-scoring football. I would be surprised considering it's the Chargers defense, but Bengals offense, you never know what you're going to get out of them. So give me the Chargers over the Bengals for Sunday Night Football. For Monday Night Football's game, we have the Cowboys taking a trip to Houston, which is not very far. However, the far thing in this game is going to be the score. The Texans are going to demolish the Dallas Cowboys. We kind of all know why. Dak Prescott's out for the season. He went through hamstring surgery, which means Cooper Rush is going to be manning the Dallas offense. They don't have a run game. The Texan defense, it should take care of them pretty easily. I expect this to be what the Eagles game looked like, just a little bit worse, because Nico Collins should be back, and yeah, it's going to be ugly. Give me the Texans, no questions. And to wrap up the video, it is time for the rapid fire round, where I break down each game but only give one reason why I'm picking each team and why I'm not picking the other. Starting with the Saints and the Browns, I'm going to be taking the Saints over the Browns. I like how the Saints offense looked last week, and I fully believe that they are going to go in and stomp Cleveland. Maybe not stomp them, but I think Jameis Winston's going to throw a lot of interceptions, making it a hard game for the Browns to win. Give me the Saints. Moving on to Vikings and Titans, I'm going to be taking the Vikings. I think Will Levis throws 3 interceptions plus against this Vikings defense, and the Vikings offense maybe will fall flat, but they're still going to win this game somehow because the Titans offense is an absolute disaster. Give me the Vikings. Next is Rams and Patriots. I'm going to be taking the Rams over the Patriots in this one. The Rams need a win desperately, and I believe their offense is going to roll against this Patriots defense. Yes, they had a very good game against the Chicago Bears last week, but I don't think the Rams lose this game because they know they need to win. Give me the Rams. Next is Steelers and Ravens, and keep in mind this is going to be a really good game too. I'm going to be taking the Steelers over the Ravens in this one. I really love the Steelers defense. They play the Ravens really well every single time they match up, and I totally think that the Steelers are going to win this game. because of that defense. They are going to find a solution to Lamar Jackson and this offense, even Derrick Henry, and Russ is going to keep cooking against that horrendous Ravens defense. Give me the Steelers. And for the last game of the rapid fire round, we got the Niners and Seattle Seahawks. I'm going to be taking the Niners in this one. Christian McCaffrey is going to be 2 weeks back into his recovery, making it his second game he's playing this season, and I fully expect him to have a full workload into Seattle's game. And Seattle, yes, did just have a bye, so they should be prepared a little bit more, but the Niners dominated him last time, and I think that's going to be a little bit closer game, but the Niners are still the better team. I can totally see Seattle pulling this one out, but I'm going with my gut. I am taking the 49ers. And I mentioned this game earlier because of the hot take of the week. Packers and Bears taking the Packers. You know why. Don't even need to explain it. That's going to be it for today's video. If you got something from this, let me know. If you agree with my predictions, let me know. I would love to hear from you. And yeah, that's going to be it. So I will see you guys in the next one. Hoping to get some MLB offseason predictions up sometime soon. That will be the next one. I'll see you guys then. Have a great rest of your day. Much love. Be safe, and thank you for watching. See ya.